Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, and hey, what's up if you're new here? My name is Katie, and I'm here today to share a little back to school video. Going back to school is right around the corner, ready or not. Here it comes. If you didn't know, I am starting my 6th year of teaching special education at an elementary school. It has been quite the journey. I feel more prepared each and every year, which makes sense. That's, I feel like, how it should go. Looking ahead to this year, I'm definitely not experiencing the same like anxiousness, the same doubt and uncertainties. I finally feel like I have a pretty good idea of how the school year is going to start out. I feel like I know what I need to do to prepare myself. I feel like I know what things to put my time and effort and energy into preparing for a school year. In the past, I feel like there are certain things I spent way too much time on. I can happily say that I've been teaching in the same building for all of my teaching career so far, which is awesome. So I know most of the people, I know my building, and there shouldn't be too many surprises. If you work in education, you know that there's always going to be something that will catch you off guard. But I think that's just life in general. It's not just this job. Anyways, this video, I didn't want to spend too much time talking about my job, but more so just sharing the things that I like to do and the things that I purchase at the start of each year, whether it be replacing an item from last year if it's been worn out or whatever. I did decide to sit down and film this because I put out a little poll on my YouTube channel, and I just asked what videos you guys would like to see next, and the one with the highest vote was just about prepping for the school year and like teacher prep and like back to school essentials. So let's get into that. Yeah, so this is kind of in random order. I'm just gonna I have everything laid out in front of me. Can't start the school year without some great ink pens or like markers. I love the Flare pens. I swear I have every single color. I like to have these at home during the summer just so I can use on a regular basis, but I will go through and grab a handful, especially if I have any duplicates to bring with me. I love having these colorful options for writing in my monthly planner, writing out my lesson plans, writing to-do list. I do love to doodle and write. That is something I do as like a stress reliever, and I just like creating and designing. So I love having a nice colorful pen options, but specifically ink pens. I shared this in a few videos back where I just talked about going into Office Depot and how it was a little bit dangerous because I found a lot of things I wanted but I didn't need. I always like to grab like a fresh set of pens. I found this beautiful colored pen. It does write in, it's black ink, but I just loved this color. These are the Sharpie gel pen. It writes, like I said, in black ink. I think you can get it in blue, but this has been a go-to pen. I love how it writes. It dries like pretty well. It's so smooth. It's always so great to have just a nice, reliable set of pens. I do so much writing. I do so much note-taking, lesson plan writing, a lot of my data collection, and I like write out like my to-do list. I do a lot of writing, so it's really good to have just a good reliable pen. And I've been on a hunt every year for like my favorite pen, like a go-to pen, and this one takes the cake for that for sure. I'll link these below. I think you can get them at Target. I grabbed my set at Office Depot. I'm sure you can find them pretty much anywhere, but if you're looking for a good pen to try, I would give these a go. Like I said, I highly recommend. Okay, in the start of every school year, I also like to get like a fresh little notebook. My brother and I went shopping at TJ Maxx, and I just wanted to find like a random little just notebook that I thought was really sweet or just cute, like a nice size, not too big, but I like to use this for writing out to-do lists. Like I said, I write a lot. Having just a notebook designated to like tasks and to-do lists helps me stay so organized, and it helps me manage my time so well. So I found this one at TJ Maxx, and I added little stickers to it to make it a little more fun. So the stickers say like, "It's a wonderful day." And we just added some flowers, and it's the brand Think Ink. So I don't think I can link this exact one, but I really liked the rose gold. I thought that was really beautiful. And I like that it's that spiral binding, because then I can just open it up all the way like this, and it's flat. So this is what the layout looks like. This is like designated for tasks. Like it just has lines and boxes. I can just check everything. So this is specifically just designated for like my to-do list, task lists, and it really does come in handy. So this is something I like to invest in. Like I said, TJ Maxx, you can usually find a pretty good priced one. I don't spend too much money on these. Just a little notebook that I can use throughout the year, and then it just really helps me stay organized and manage my time really well. Another item that really comes in handy for me, a clipboard combined with a notepad. So in here, this one, there's a notepad. This has a little folder in here, which is really nice. And I love the clipboard feature. I will carry this around with me pretty much everywhere. This is what I will take to meetings that I will write in the notepad, and I can write in the notepad, and I like that I can just tear the pages out and then I can file them in my working files. If I'm ever taking like observations on students, if I need to take notes for someone at a meeting, if I'm ever facilitating meetings, I just like having this designated clipboard that just goes with me. And then I like that folder feature like I shared. So when I am facilitating meetings, if I have any copies of paperwork, I like to just clip it on here or slip it inside just so it's a little more protected and I can keep everything confidential. I've already printed. It's another thing I want to talk about, like with teacher prep. I've printed out any like schedules or anything my district has shared with us. In the past, I have definitely avoided or not wanted to look at like our back to school workshop week, like schedule and everything. I would avoid it, or I would just like put it off until I needed it, like the weekend before we were going back in. I wouldn't look at it until then. I have found though that I feel so much better about as soon as the district sends out any information, I make sure I look at it and I read through it. If there's any type of schedule, procedure checklist, I like to print it off. I just really like having a hard copy. So that's what I did. I just printed out our entire schedule for back to school trainings and everything. And I went ahead and just I clipped it right on front because I'm going to be carrying this around with me that workshop week, and I can just take notes upon notes. And I also love just having a copy because I know throughout the day, people I'm there with, a lot of times we always question like, okay, where are we going next? And sure, we can look it up on our phone, but we might not have our device on us or it's tucked away. I like just having the schedule right in front of me so I know what to expect next. So that's one thing I like to do to prepare. As soon as information is shared with us, I just like to look at it, just read through it. It's really not as intimidating as it used to be for me. In fact, it's much more helpful to know what to expect ahead of time. I looked at this like a couple weeks ago when it was shared with us, and then I was able to kind of just set it aside, and I don't have to like think about it or like grow anxious about it. I already know what to expect. And then when workshop week starts, I'll refer to it again. All right, just a heads up, you can definitely hear neighbors mowing their lawn. Actually, in fact, I think my husband is mowing the lawn as well. So you'll probably be able to hear that in the background, but we're just gonna keep on trucking here. It wouldn't be the new school year without a new lesson book. My district does provide a standard lesson book for teachers, and I've used those in the past. I think they're really great. What I like about this is it's pretty much all inclusive. It has the calendar, the monthly calendar spread. It has the dated weeks for my lesson plans, lots of other features. There's a lot of spots to do, just like a monthly overview, just all the things that help me stay really organized. So I'll show you a few of the features. If you're interested in a lesson plan book like this though, this is by the Happy Planner. They make personal planners too. I love that they feature ones for teachers because this is the same journal or the same planner I bought. I think this is the second one. So I got my other one last year and I loved it. I'm like, I am getting my hands on one for this year. Okay, let me show you a few features. So you open it up, it says hello. I got this one at Target. They do have their own website, the Happy Planner, where if you're looking for something specific or more options, I would go there. Target, I have found, has typically always had a teacher planner that I've liked. I don't want to go too far into this because this video is not about the planner explicitly, it's just about the items on it. So I love for every month it has a little quote. This one says, "Stay wildly grateful." It's just a little inspiration that we can all use on a daily basis. I just love having that. It has a nice monthly spread where I can write out all my meetings, all my deadlines, and just stay organized and manage my time well. And then I'll show you, this is what it has in front of every month, just a top 3 priorities, important, and then it just has take note. And then let's just show this is what the week spread looks like for lesson planning. So I showed you all of the features, and it's great. You can get little like bookmarks through the Happy Planner, and you can buy stickers and other accessories. Just a really great planner I've come to enjoy as a teacher. All right, another important thing for me on a daily basis is to just have a nice water bottle or a good water bottle to stay hydrated. I purchased this one recently. I have other plastic ones that I've used in the past, but this is the brand I went with this year. And it's actually a glass water bottle, which I thought was really great. And it has this nice protective sleeve on it. It has this nice bamboo lid that twists off. And like I said, it's glass, and I like the color. And I thought this would just be really great to use at work. I'm just gonna keep it in my work tote, which we'll get to next. I like having a designated work water bottle, and the fact that I can just like sip out of this. I find that the ones like with straws or all these other like intricate pieces that I have to wash and keep clean, I know that might sound a little like, is it really that hard? No, it doesn't have to be, but there are weeks where it's like, it can be so annoying to just take time to wash extra pieces, whereas with this, super easy. I have a scrubby brush I can just put in and just clean out the lid. It makes it just one less thing that you have to spend a lot of time doing, you know? Those were like the main little things. And lastly, I want to show you my work tote that I decided to purchase for this school year. Before doing that though, let me talk through why I got this. So in years past, I've tried so many different totes or backpacks to bring with me to work. I've tried like a smaller tote, but then I find that will fit like my laptop and some personal items. And then I find myself wanting to bring like a separate purse and then my lunch bag as well. So there's three bags that I'm hauling into school. So the past 3 or so years, I believe, I've been using this awesome backpack by Kenneth Cole. I really like it. It does fit a lot. It fits my laptop. I really liked this. I could fit a lot in it. I had this front pouch to put like any like personal items that I would typically put in my purse. I could throw my wallet in here, those things. I like the side because then I could fit my water bottle. Again though, I was running into wanting more space to put other things that I would have been putting in my purse. I was wishing I had more room for that. And then sometimes I would just bring in a smaller purse and just like shove it in here. And again, this would like expand and get so heavy. So yeah, I used this for the past 3 years. It's held up really well. I know I'm gonna keep using this. And it's a great like travel bag as well. This has worked really well for me. If you haven't tried a backpack, give it a go. So nothing against this backpack. I really loved it. I'm still gonna use it, but let me show you what I've figured out I think is gonna work better for me. Because again, with that, I was wearing it and then I was bringing in my lunch tote and my hands were full. I searched the internet, Amazon, for different work bag options. And I kept just coming across like work travel totes or like weekender bags. And I'm like, that sounds like it could have exactly what I need. So I kept looking and I found this beautiful piece on Amazon, or this beautiful item. It is essentially like a weekender tote and a travel tote. I was intrigued by this bottom compartment here. And for travel, the purpose it serves is for shoes, which I think is really great. And I could use this for a weekend or a travel like carry-on. My thoughts for this bottom piece, I'm gonna keep my lunch. I'm gonna put all my lunch items in here. And then inside is what it looks like. It has a sleeve for my laptop, exactly what I need. And it opens up. It did come with this great little toiletries kit, which I thought was great because this is going to hold all those little things that I've been wanting to put in a purse. And I would always just throw my purse. I'd grab my purse because I'm like, oh, it has all like my chapstick, perfume, deodorant, any other little thing that I might need throughout the day, I can just throw in here and I'll be set. It also comes with a longer like shoulder strap, which is another nice feature. My hope is to just be able to throw it over my shoulder and be on my way. I'm gonna put my lunch in here, and then that way I just have everything I need for my work day in one bag. I'm not carrying around 3 different ones, especially in the winter months when you are tiptoeing through the icy parking lot with your big winter coat, you have your gloves on, all of the things. It's ugh. So this should hopefully be able to just carry everything I need in one go. And when I first got it, I did think, okay, this is like a massive tote. Again, that's the point. I needed to carry everything, and I think it'll be great. I'm excited. So yeah, with this item, this is not something I purchase every year, but having a good work tote, work bag, work suitcase, whatever it is, it makes a difference. To me, it does. All right, you guys. So those are all the like key or essential items that I like to purchase or invest in for the beginning of the school year. Like I've shared in the past, I didn't create this channel to be a teacher channel. That is my full-time job, but I did create KatieVision to share about all of my passions outside of teaching. I do like to incorporate it every now and then, especially when I get feedback from you all. Like you said, you wanted a little back to school video sharing some of my favorites or how I prepare for the school year. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I will continue on with my other lifestyle, fashion, beauty, faith-related content. I love to share those type of videos with you all. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one.